Ariel Helwani in Las Vegas for UFC 183 alongside Joe Lauzon, who meets Iaquinta this Saturday live on pay-per-view. Joe, it's good to see you here. You almost didn't make it here. 36 hours from Boston to Las Vegas, is that true?
It's crazy. We got 3 feet of snow dropped off in Boston, so we got out like an hour and a half before the airport closed for 2 days. So we got here, it's just barely though.
What would have happened if you didn't make it?
We would have been stuck. The earliest flight would have been Wednesday night. It probably would have been Thursday morning. So we would have got here like, sometime today. Maybe now. I don't know.
Mentally, though, I mean, you have to go through Florida, right?
Yeah.
And then 36 hours, as I mentioned. Does that, I mean, this is fight week. You're cutting weight. You're getting ready for a fight. Did that kind of screw with you?
Not too much. I was really nervous until we got off the ground because our original flight was 2:30. We ended up taking off to like 5:45, and the airport closed at 6:30. So we just barely got out of there. I knew we would have been stuck otherwise. So once we got off the ground, we were in Florida. I didn't care about it. Wait in the hotel in Florida, wait in the hotel here. It doesn't really matter.
What about your family back home? Because as you mentioned, Massachusetts just completely annihilated by this storm. How are they doing?
They got buried. They're all good though. Everything's fine. I was sending them pictures of like palm trees. They're sending me pictures of their cars like under 3 feet of snow. So, but it's all good.
What did you make of this matchup when it was first announced? For a couple reasons. First, you're coming off a win over Michael Chiesa, who beat him, and he's 2-0 in his last 2 fights. Looks great, but you're a big name as well. I mean, did this kind of fight excite you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an exciting fight. Al's one of those guys that is always having good, exciting fights. He's coming forward. He's pressing the action. It's good. I don't fully buy into like the whole MMA math of like, oh, I beat Chiesa beat him. I don't think it always works out that way. But I fully expect to take it to Al. I think that he has a little bit of an advantage on me in the feet, but I have a much bigger advantage on the ground. So hopefully we can get it there.
Both Al and his coach, Ray Longo, have been talking about they don't want a fight of the night with you. They don't want to share in this bonus party that you have because that means they get into a slugfest. That's not what they're all about. Do you look for those things in the sense that, like, do you take more pride in a fight of the night even if it means a slugfest?
I'm not looking to get in a slugfest either. It's happened a few times, but not because I'm controlling the pace and going the way I want. Like, I want to go in there, take him down, get my submission of the night, go and hang out, go get a bunch of In-N-Out or Five Guys or whatever, eat like a fat kid, and not have to go to get stitches or no blood or anything like that. Like, I want a nice smooth fight. It just doesn't work out that way sometimes.
What happened with you and Mike after that fight? There was some back and forth on social media. It was somewhat uncharacteristic of you.
Yeah, I usually don't buy into it, and I didn't. There was like a week went by. I didn't really say anything about it, but he kept complaining about the stoppage. And finally I was like, he started saying, "Oh, I'll give back the bonus if I could have that fight back." I'm like, "All right, let's do it again. You want your rematch? Let's do it. Send me that bonus check." They're like, whoa, I'm not saying that. Don't put words. That's what he was saying. My whole thing was like, he kept citing like the cut I got against Jim Miller, which was like up in my forehead, not a really bad spot. The cut I gave him was right on his eyebrow, terrible spot, draining in his eye. I knew right away that it was going to be over, and he just was sour about it, So I usually don't. I understand when people are upset right off the bat because I'm upset after every fight I lose. I'm always upset. But I kind of, I give away my phone and make sure I'm not sending something stupid on Twitter. And he didn't have someone to do that. Like a week later, he's still complaining and crying. So that was the only reason I responded.
After that fight, you surpassed Anderson Silva in the all-time bonus winners, right? He's just a few feet from us. You talk smack to him? Did you laugh in his face?
I am a bigger fan of Anderson Silva than I'm sure he is of me. I love Anderson. I think he's a great fighter. Always love to watch him fight. I can't wait to get in the back room and get my wraps cut off and get to watch him fight.
That's the plan. Fight's over, get in there and watch him.
Hopefully, that's the plan. I love to watch Kelvin Gastelum too. So we'll see how quick we can be.
And did I hear this correctly from your great video blogs, which I enjoy immensely?
Appreciate that.
Will you be in the air when the Patriots are playing?
Yeah. So
what's up with that? What kind of a Boston guy are you?
So we kind of planned it that way. So our flight leaves. The Patriots game will start and end while we're in the air. So we're on JetBlue. We should have TV the entire way. Be able to a whole bunch of other people going to Boston, so they should all be just as excited as us. I just want to get home. Honestly, like I've had this is my 18th fight in the UFC. I've stayed extra days sometimes, and honestly, it's like every single time right after I'm like, I want to get home. I want to get home and see my son. So we'll get home ASAP.
Speaking of your son, he just celebrated his first birthday.
Yep.
Congratulations to you and your wife. How good does it feel now? 1 year old. He's probably walking soon, right? I mean, how good does it all feel to have last year behind you?
It's incredible. He's not quite walking yet, but he's getting really, really close. But I didn't know if we were ever going to get him out of the hospital. I didn't know if he'd have a first Christmas. Didn't know if he'd have a first birthday. It was really, really rough. But he's doing great now, so we're just super happy. And, it's been great.
Happy for you as well. Final thing, UFC was just in Boston. Were you a little annoyed that you weren't on that card?
It's kind of a love-hate thing. You know, I would love to fight in front of so many friends and family. At the same time, it's a lot nicer not having all that pressure. You know, being able to come out here, it's like kind of get in the right mindset for fight week. Back in Boston is a little bit tougher because I'm at home, at my gym. It's too comfortable. It's kind of nice being out of my element and coming here and going through the same motions all the time.
Prediction?
What, my fight?
Yeah.
Patriots, no. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Al down. I'm going to beat him up. You know, I think he's going to have, like I said, a little bit of advantage on the feet, but I think that our wrestling will beat him there. We'll beat him in the wrestling department, and then once he's on the ground, I think the fight's over. So submission, for sure.
All right, looking forward to it. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.